I'm so sorry, you guys. I lost you. I'm so sorry. What had happened was, family member. Oh, I got one earring on, but that's all right though. Okay. So, anyways, you guys, I lost you. I'm sorry about that. I had a phone call that came in. So, you guys were asking her. Someone had asked her, "Did it hurt? Does it hurt?" And Joy Elise was responding by saying, okay, thank you guys for coming back. Hi, Kai. Okay, you said it looks like it does. Well, the only thing sometimes is that when the hook snags in her hair, that could hurt. And that's why I try to be very careful that the hook doesn't snag her hair. But other than that, I laid the cornrow foundation on with just her hair. And what part did you say, Joy Elise?
That's the part when it snags.
Okay. So technically it doesn't hurt. It's just when she's very brave. This ain't surgery. But it's going to be very pretty though at the end. She's getting crochet braids. Thank you, Kai. She's getting crochet braids. Like I said, I'm in a festival tomorrow at Leimert Park. They're doing a Labor Day showcase, and it's me and 5 other stylists, and it's natural hairstyling. My first model I did cornrows. I decided to do cornrows in a top knot because that was my most popular and requested look for the summertime. So my theme is a summer theme, easy breezy. And basically with her, I'm just going to style her with the crochet braids. Now I want to show you guys, I was saying the foundation. This part I left out of her hair, and I'm going to wet set all of this hair and her hair. So this is the foundation for this side to lay. This is the foundation for this side. When I open this up and spread it, that's going to be the look. Now you can see I stopped right here. There's no more to put on. This is the foundation right here. There's only 2 layers, 2 rows of red, but that's more than enough. She could pull it back if she wants, once, you know, we get in the groove of things. This right here is going to be laid and curly. So she could do like the twist like this and still have this down. But this is once, you know, I'm done styling it. What you guys see right now is raw, just basically raw. So now I'm going to go in with the black again. And we've been at this a while. This stuff is not something that you just throw together. On YouTube, you will probably see some people, you know, make it seem like it's really, you know, that simple, fast, and easy. Okay. But it really is tedious. Because you have to make sure your placement is just right. You have to make sure that you're adding enough hair, not too much, but just enough. I'm taking thin slices like this. I'm spreading it out, smoothing it, and then I'm going to add it to the hook. And then I'm pulling it through the first slip knot, the second knot. How the heck do you get all of that afterwards? It all out. Oh, you just, well, what she does is she could unslip the knot, or she could cut it. She could cut the hair off. I'm on periscope. My Pete's cobbler just arrived. My daughter just got off work right now. She's the next model. She's the next model for tomorrow. She's going to get her hair colored, and she's going to get like a wet set in her hair. Oh, okay. Not too, no, not hard at all. They could just, either they could take each slip knot out, or they could basically cut it out. I charge for something like this $150 for the crochet braid. So again, I pull through. Now that got hooked on her hair, so I'm gonna pull through without. See the loop? Thanks for the love. Javon, yeah, Javon, you need to get this down so that you could do my hair, okay? Because I want this. The after effect, you guys, I know it's probably late wherever you at, but it's gonna be popping. Can you give me some water, Ari?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the after effect, I'm gonna roll it up on rods. And I'm going to, after I roll it up on rods, I'm going to dip it in hot water. Thanks, Kai. So, as you can see, now I'm covering up the red so it's not too loud. So I'm going to get through this, you guys. Well, no, not necessarily too cheap, because I mean, it could start off at $150 and end up, but I wouldn't charge $2 for this. I really wouldn't. Because once you really know what you're doing and get the hang of it, the process goes through fast. And the cornrows in the back, see what you're looking at is the front. The front has about 12 braids, but the back only has 5 big braids. You don't put that many braids in the back. You separate the hair from the frontal to the back of the head, and you only put big braids in the back. Because the braids in the back, they don't have to be so tiny, because then it'll be too much hair. Let me show you guys what the back look like with only. Now you see it's already covered. It's full. Put your head down, Drew, at least. Hold that, Ari. But where they can see it. Okay. So you see how full this is, because the hair is full. So you don't need a lot. See, this is a big braid. 1 big braid, 2 big braid, 3 big braid, 4, and then the 5th one's over here. And this is all the hair. So there's big braids in the back, but the braids in the front are smaller to give you the fullness and the look that you want, the desired look that you want. So it's I mean, you can charge more if you can get more. Am I out? So, and then you don't have to link them so close like how I am. They can have a gap in between them, which right now I'm about to start spreading them out.
You just knew I was coming for this.
Thank you. I like to do variety of looks. I get bored if I just do press and curls, or I get bored if I just do one thing. So I like to switch things up. I'm fascinated by change. I don't like being bored, so I like to switch it up. So I take a lot of classes. I learn a lot of different techniques. Now this could be a very great protective style. Very protective style. Because only your hair is cornrowed. Thanks, babe.
What is a cool web of hair?
And with only your hair being cornrowed, all you have to do, your scalp is still being able to have air come through, oxygen. It may not get as much sunlight because the other hair is covering it, but it's not covered with a net or anything of that nature. So therefore, this would be very great for someone who wants a different look, but don't want to go through the process of all the weaves and extensions. And y'all know, as I discussed many times, I'm not about that life, but many of you are. But when I can find an alternative, I'll definitely try to give it to you.
Would you like it to be microwave?
Yeah, if it's not warmed, of course.
May I have some water too?
So, once again, you guys, this is the crochet braids. We're getting down to the wire, thank God. And then I'm not gonna take small sections and do it. I'm gonna dip this hair, roll it up. Talk about protective V neglect. What is the V, Kai? Break it down for me. Start the conversation off, and then maybe I could pick up with you. But
Microwave styrofoam.
oh, versus. Okay. Let me say this, you guys. You guys are having a conversation while I'm on my this is live. Tutorial education. You came in and just turned her up.
Alright, so if we stop this,
Give Joy at least what she wants.
I just gave her
Okay, sorry you guys. Basically, Kai was saying, you know, she wanted me to elaborate on protective styles versus something. So, let me tell you the one thing that I always get on my YouTube channels or people are always asking me, like, is that a protective style? Is that, what is a protective style for? And I always tell them, like, I always ask them, a protective style is to protect your hair from neglect or breakage or damage, something of that nature. All of these styles that people say like are protective styles, this is just something that they're really feeding into, and it's like an epidemic, and everybody is just using that word, and it's just traveling, and it's like cancer that spreads. So the word just begins to spread. Protective. We got people out there blogging about protective styles. First of all, these styles are not protective because a lot of them could cause damage in many different ways. Just depends on who's doing it and how it's being done. I would consider this a protective hairstyle because her hair is all put away. She can still oil her scalp. She could also use the Scalp Soother by Lux Therapy to get in there and scratch her scalp. She could get in there and still manipulate, and she could still care for her hair while it's put away. Now you can say this style is protective against heat because she's not going to be using any heat on her hair. But as far as like everyone's saying like, oh, a natural style is protective. How is a natural hairstyle protective? That's just a natural hairstyle. First of all, it has water content all in the ingredients of the product, and water is a universal of all solvent. Water will dry your hair out if you're not using a moisturizer or deep conditioner. So when you are talking about these natural hairstyles, they are not necessarily protective. They're just hairstyles. Period. Weaves, not protective. Let me tell you why a weave is not protective. She could dry shampoo this style. I wouldn't recommend shampooing it because then it would defeat the purpose. The style wouldn't last as long. But yeah, if she wanted to shampoo her scalp, she could, because you could get to the scalp. It wouldn't be no mildew or anything like that. It wouldn't be where bacteria would grow. It wouldn't be where she would sit up here. And see, people tend to think that that smell underneath that weave is like, oh, because I was sweating. No, you were building a fungus. You were building bacteria. If you ever took a science class, you know that bacteria and fungus and all of that grows in temperature, the right amount of temperature, the right amount of moisture. Yes, it's a fungus, which a fungus is a negative bacteria. So when you can't see your scalp, when your scalp can't breathe, the camera over here. There we go. The UV rays, you can't get to it. There's no vitamin D coming from the source of the sun. You're doing more damage and harm to your hair than you considering it a protective style. You eating away your edges. And y'all know my facial expressions be so real. But you're eating away your edges, when you're doing the pulling, because your hair is going in the opposite direction of its growth pattern. And our hair wants to always lay in the normalcy that that it grows in. And we always want to manipulate our hair to do other things than what it's naturally supposed to do. So this hairstyle, you can consider it like, once again, a protective hairstyle because it's not damaging her hair. Traction causes inflammation in the follicles. Oh, my girl Kai Smith is a trichologist, you guys, and I love when she's on, whether she's on my page or let's say visiting my condo, how you doing? Or rather I'm on her periscope. You guys can find out a lot of cool information that she actually provides from being a trichologist. Like I said, she is someone that has inspired me because I've always wanted to be one. I just didn't know how to do it with 2 kids traveling to Atlanta. That was the only place that you could do it. So when I met her, it just motivated me like, this is my time. And I'm telling you guys, collaboration is awesome. Building a team builds an empire. You don't have to just be I love having her a part of anything that I do because I get to piggyback and I get to learn. And like minds should always be around each other. So if you feel like, you can't sew into somebody else, how do you think something's going to be poured into you? You have to be a cheerful giver. And I feel like knowledge is power. And if I know that she's teaching something that I could gain from, then that means somebody else could gain from it. So I'm always going to be a part of a team atmosphere. I'm always a student, and I teach my children and others around me that they should be willing to learn from someone else, and also invite people into where they're at. What does it say?
Hello from DC.
Oh, hey DC, you up late tonight? I mean, I guess you don't work tomorrow. But yeah. So, what are the edges? Our hairline, the edges on our hairline. Turn your head. This right here, she has edges. She has good edges. She has a great foundation.
Praise God.
Okay. Edges is around your headline, and a lot of people damage their edges through neglect or overusage of product that I highly don't like, called edge control or edge gel. All of that stuff isn't necessary. You know, our hair is not meant to be perfect, but you have to be comfortable with who you are and what you're working with. Yes, our edges is the most fragile part. It really is. They break off many times if you just damage it and do wrong. I have thinning spots, and because back in the day when I was younger, I used to wear braids, and I used to wear my braids tight. Thank you for the compliment. I used to wear my braids tight in a ponytail, pull back. So you guys see the line? No, you're fine right there. You're fine right there. You see this thin spot in here? There's a line of demarcation between the fullness and the part that grows in here. So what I have to do is I cut it down low, or I have to let the top grow in to come over it. You girl, because these teenagers in here cracking up at me. They in here like straight total distraction. This process takes it could take about 2 to 3 hours, but at the same time, it's taking me a little longer because I'm like really trying to make it the way I want it to be for my show tomorrow. You know, when you introducing something to the world, you want to make sure it's right. Like if you're a singer, you don't want to put that album out until you know you got the right hook, the right tone, melody, everything. So wow. They are in here cracking up, y'all, like as if y'all can't hear them, and I don't know what the joke is. Can you do my hair too? Yum, where you at? I'm in California.
DC.
Oh, Yum, you're in DC. Girl, these kids, I know I'm funny, I know. It's crazy. These dang kids, though.
Funny,
they kids. Thank you. So what, your mama. So what I'm going to do is, you're making the camera shake. Is tension alopecia? Yeah, tension alopecia is real. Not your mama, Yum. Oh, you laughing. Okay, I was talking about, girl, okay. I'm going to get this kid.
It's what?
Yes, tension, traction alopecia is very real. It is caused by pulling of the hair. It's caused by tension. It's caused by friction. It's caused by manipulating the hair the same way all the time, and it makes the hair weak. It makes the hair weak. The pulling of it, the stress of it, the product use of it is something different. But when you use the wrong product along with the excessive pulling, it's horrible. See, y'all, I just got this hook in her head, snagged in her head. Sorry, it's horrible. So you have to be very careful, very careful. I'll tell you, to me, it's a high percentage of women who have traction alopecia, and they know they do, but they'll continue to slick that ponytail back like slick that ponytail back, and then they'll tie that knot on there, and yes, it makes you bald. Over time, you keep pulling that hair back in that ponytail, and over time, you're going to lose some follicles, and it's going to be temporary facelift, okay? It's going to be damaging. And because you're so used to it, you think that it's okay to do that. Like I told everybody, you could damage anything with just a little bit of time. In time, you'll see. Oh, girl, it ain't no ethnicity. It don't discriminate. You could be Asian, black, white. A lot of white people hair is hella thin because they always wear their hair in that ponytail. And they get pieces just like us. Stop playing. They get pieces more than us probably now. But Edges don't discriminate. It really don't. Edges do not discriminate. Love that next thing you know about you will be bald. Love that. And next, right, exactly, you'll be bald. That's the truth. But, you know, products don't discriminate. You know, you guys, everyone out here is trying to grab the next best thing. The next best thing. She says she eat a lot of chicken. So what you saying? You black? Yum, you black over there? You eat a lot of chicken? What, you are crazy over here. Protein. Oh, but Yum, there's other sources of protein. You have eggs. You have your nuts. I know, Kai, not the chicken. But you have eggs. You have nuts. You have fish. There's other sources of protein. So,
Beans.
yeah, beans. Okay, I got the college students to be in here giving me some help. Finally, without spinach. Yes. So there's a lot of different ways that we could get the protein. Sorry, love.
Okay.
So you guys, tune in with me. I'm going to finish this other side out here. Thank you. Well, if you love my channel, you better come back on and invite some people, because I will continue to uplift you guys, inspire you guys, encourage you guys, and motivate you guys when you come chill in my condo. Comic relief, I know. You say, are you guys family? This is my daughter's good friend, and my daughter is holding the camera. So, we're getting ready, like I said, for my show tomorrow. And I want to show you guys the process of doing these crochet braids. And I'm going to tune in. You guys will probably be asleep. So, hi, Kelly. I'm Kelly Studio. You tuned in a little late, Kelly. I'm about to tune on out. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you so much. Who is that? You read it for me. It's who? Sweezy?
It's Weezy. And
Weezy, you all here?
Why Kim said, can I get the family discount?
Oh, are you in LA? Because if you in LA people, we don't do discounts. Hi. Which Kelly is that? Yep. Friend and family. No, I don't do no discount. Family don't even come to my chair, let me tell you that. Only my kids.
True.
Family, I don't play with family. They don't do business. They want to do what y'all putting up there, discounts. I saw some of the other scopes. Okay. Hey, Kels. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, no, family, I don't do their hair. They the worst clients. They want to tell me how to do hair, and they ain't even did them. Nah, I'm good.
Free.
No, they know my name ain't free, and neither is their appointment or their hair. My kids don't even get their hair for free, and I'm telling y'all the truth. My daughter is right here. When I do your hair, what do you have to do?
Have my dad buy the hair for me.
They can't hear you?
Have my father buy the hair for me. And I gotta clean it.
That part. My kids have to clean up the shop when I do their hair. And that's the truth. Because nothing in life is for free. Now, my free days, this is free. This is free. I lied. She's getting her hair done for free. No, they don't clean the house. They clean the studio. They clean my hair salon. Once I'm done with their hair, they put away, they sweep, they do anything that needs to be done to make this shop look presentable for tomorrow. My dogs need to get a job. Yum, you crazy. But no, this is for free what I'm doing, and let me tell you why it's free. Because she's providing me her time. So in exchange for her time and to model this look, she's getting it done for free. They eat all day and do nothing. That's because you ain't trained they butts. You better train them dogs, girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 more braids and a half a pack of hair. Let's make it work. So I'll tune back in, you guys, when I'm done with... Smile on camera, smile on camera. Smile on camera. Smile, girl, smile. Okay, you guys, I'm going to tune back in. And I'll talk to you guys in a minute when I'm done. Yeah, you know you got to smile on camera. You can't, when you heard them, you got to be like, smile. Smile on camera. Thanks for telling me good luck tomorrow. Thanks for the love, you guys. But I'm going to tune back in. I hope you guys are here when I'm done. I'm going to, if not, the camera lady's going to get fired. If you guys, good night, Kai. If you guys don't tune in tonight, don't trip. Tomorrow, I'll have all my little girls prancing around, and they'll have their looks together. So, like I said, I have one more look to do, but I'm not doing it tonight. I'll be here early in the morning. So, thank you guys for the love. Look at all them hearts. Praise them. Keep them coming now. Praise them. Keep them coming now. Praise them. No. Okay, you guys. And holla.
How you stop it?
Okay,
Swipe down.
keep them coming. I know.
Swipe
Wait,
down
Kelly,
to
you
stop.
got to be crazy in this industry to deal with these
You
people.
swipe down to stop.
Yeah, it says.
But I want to
She's
thank
the
you
talker.
guys for the love that's coming rolling.
5.
Kelly, put your name up
4.
there again. Let me see so I can see if I'm following you. Tonight I am, Kelly. All right, Kelly, I just tagged on to you. 5.